Being here, and it's we need to change the last verse to these songs that we've been singing lately, and um, find a way to win one of these close games, conference games. Uh, Certainly uh, proud of our kids the way they played, especially in the second half, and having a chance to win the game after being down pretty substantially there during the first half, and we made a little push and got back in it, and down there inside the 5-yard line had chances to win the game and or at least go ahead. There's a lot of football, and this day and age, when there's 2 minutes left on the clock, there's still a lot of football left for any offense or any defense to do whatever they need to do. Had we scored, we would have gone for 2 to try to make it a 3-point margin, but didn't happen. So we'll credit to your opponent; they did a good job, and looking forward to trying to find a way to compete with this Ole Miss group over in Oxford on Saturday. I finally got a regular week. This is Monday. It's actually Monday, and we call it Monday. We're going off today. We practiced on Sunday last night, and we're going to practice on Tuesday tomorrow. So it'll be a little bit different next week with the Friday game. 2 weeks, but at least we'll have the open week to get ready for our last home game, and which I hope I hope we can get our students to come back and our people to come back on the Friday after Thanksgiving for this game. That's a 1 o'clock kick. So anyhow, Ole Miss, Hugh Freeze, very good coach, very good recruiter. They built the program already bowl eligible, I believe, and they beat LSU. They're capable, very capable across the board, offensively, defensively, special teams, and so we've got our work cut out for us. We're going to try to produce a plan here today and the rest of the week, and go compete as hard as we can compete against Ole Miss Rebels in Oxford, Mississippi. So it's supposedly a great place to go. I don't think I've ever gone and actually watched a game there. I don't even remember if I've coached in a game. I've coached against Ole Miss in Jackson before, but I'm not sure that I've been to the Grove and all that kind of stuff. So, but anyhow, it's a great SEC university, and they're a good football team, and it'd be a great challenge for us to compete with them. Questions?
At this point, I guess is bowl eligibility the main goal for this team and making sure we get these wins?
Pride, bowl eligibility. Try to salvage something out of the season, which has been tough. It's been a tough schedule, but we still got something that we can do. We can get bowl eligible. And I think if we get bowl eligible, we'll get a bowl. We got some really premier players on our team, and players that people like to watch play, and we have demonstrated pretty good fellowship. As far as bowls go, and another reason why I think that the Friday game is a big game for us, not only because we need to beat Texas State, but we need to have a good turnout. It's also Senior Day, and all this TV scheduling. We probably should have already had Senior Day, but it's going to be Friday, and we'll honor our seniors prior to the game, and with their parents and families along with them. So I don't know if I answered your question, but I at least circled around it pretty good. Anybody else?
Facing an SEC opponent this late in the season, is that a good thing or a bad thing for you guys?
I don't think it's ever a good time to play one of them. But you know, we've had. I don't know that we've ever won one in this slot, but we've been close to beating some people. I mean, you know, we had LSU on the ropes twice down there in this slot, and couldn't quite close the deal. And you know, we've played good against an SEC team when they. And this is the November slot where most of them have an open date, and we get opportunities to play them for a guarantee, and that's basically what this is. But we've played pretty well against some of the teams that we faced in that slot over the years. So no reason why this team won't. You know, I think this team will go give them all they got, and if that's good enough, it will be good enough. If it's not, then we'll move on to Texas State.
Is it good to be, you know, you're familiar with Coach Freeze? You've played him before. You've seen his attack, his system. So is that a good thing leading up to a game like this?
Yeah, you know, I think we know what he's going to do. I mean, he knows what he's going to do. It's just when he's going to do it. And they're pretty, you know, prolific with Bo, their quarterback, and their Wildcat guy. But you know, the thing I see is big linemen, speed at receiver, you know, and a mastery of the scheme after, I guess, being there 2 years, right? This is his second year, and and defensively they, you know, the same guy that was up there at Arkansas State with him is at Ole Miss with him, and they know what they're doing over there too. And they have recruited well, and you know, and it's starting to show up. And so I really predict Hugh Freeze to build that program and his staff to build that program to a championship caliber even in the SEC, which is that's a mouthful when you talk about who they got to face, you know, week in and week out in that league.